With the confetti of New Year's swept away, it's time to accomplish all of your legendary New Year's resolutions.
And there's no better place to start than Season 4 in my career, where the road to level 40 is stacked.
If you're looking for new wheels in the new year, the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the WNBA.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Phoenix Mercury going up against the Seattle Storm. From gorgeous Seattle, Washington, I'm Blake Suniga. Rounding out the broadcast team are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. We're glad to have you with us. Well, we might be in for a low-scoring game. Here with two defensive-minded teams facing off.
Well, every basket. Is going to be hard fought in this one. So, yeah, maybe expect some low production on the offensive end. But that doesn't mean these players aren't working hard out there.
Great defense demands your best offense. But one thing that's going to be really interesting to me, who can maintain their intensity? Because playing terrific team can be exhausting. A big part of Stewart's game, getting to the line. She was second in the WNBA in free throw make her rookie season.
That's her first trip to the line.
You look at the career of Brianna Stewart. Before she turned 26, Stewart had won 4 college titles with UConn, gold at the games, and 2 WNBA titles.
Now here's Petty. Taurasi outside. And it's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Here's Bird. Here's Stewart. Using the post move to get the 2 points. And for young Brianna Stewart, she's also piled up the individual awards.
Yeah, in the college tournament, she was an MVP 4 times. And then the WNBA, she was the 2018 MVP. She was the finals MVP multiple times over. So Stewie has really put together a Hall of Fame resume at a very young age.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Storm.
Seattle Storm ball.
Here's Bird. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Ball's knocked loose. Petty with the steal. And here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. Here's Griner. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
Defensive impact, no player affects a game like Brittany Griner. Quite simply, the best defender in WNBA history.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Stewart. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Back to Stewart. Good
good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
A perennial all-defensive team member, Griner is the ultimate rim protector.
Well, you have 6'9" height, 7'4" wingspan, incredible motor, and a tremendous defensive IQ. All of that shows up in Brittany's block numbers.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Taurasi, covered by Lloyd. From deep. Petty can't hit. Seattle leading. Pass to Williams, to the middle. Here's Stewart, and she banks in the layup.
A true threat inside and outside. Stewart's height and touch, they allow her to be effective down low.
And here's Petty. Taurasi. Now here's Griner. Over Charles. And yes, she's got the English that time as it falls.
She's got such a quick trigger from that range when she senses the defenders have backed off her.
Pass to Lloyd. She can't get it to go. And it's Phoenix the other way. Down low. And it's blocked by Gabby Williams.
It'll be a turnover.
And it's out of bounds to
goes
the
to
Mercury
Phoenix.
as Phoenix retains possession. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Petty. Yes, and it's
Shea
Skylar
Petty.
Diggins-Smith with the assist that time. And it's all knotted up. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Inside. Goes up at the stripe. It's rebounded by Phoenix. Here's Petty. Evens things up with that basket. Her second of 4, shooting 50%.
Tricky move by Petty with the ball, shaking off her defender.
Outside Lloyd. Pass to Charles. Back to Lloyd. Just 5 on the clock. Up top, Williams. Stewart. And again, it's the Storm missing. And here is Diggins Smith. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Taurasi outside. 2 points. That one goes in.
With just about every move in the book, Taurasi showing yet another dribble skill. I think she wrote the book.
Chalk up 2 right there.
2 points.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Pass to Griner. Stolen by Tina Charles. Right side, Stewart. Here's Lloyd. It's hauled in by Taurasi. Phoenix leading. To the inside. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Personal foul, teams first.
Standing 6'9", Griner is so tough to stop. Partially because of her underrated strength. Helps her go through contact.
Well, Tim, over the last couple of drafts, we've seen first-round picks fail to make teams.
Well, the reality is there's just so many spots in this league, and getting onto a roster is incredibly competitive. I mean, some teams, they can't afford to give a place to a future star.
Yeah, most teams need players who can help right now. So the idea of developing someone over a few years, it just doesn't happen a lot. And that can make things difficult on the rookies.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Step back shot. To the wing on the left. From downtown. Petty can't hit. The Storm trail. Prince with it. To the paint. Charles. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Strong finish from Tina Charles, taking the hit well and powering through it.
Pass to Petty. Now here's Nurse.
to the left side wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Petty reads defenses so well, she's skilled at understanding when to rise and fire.
Here's Prince. Out to Charles.
Launches it. That shot off. And it's Phoenix the other way.
Now Nurse. Here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Griner. Nurse, left side, to the left wing. Petty with it. Williams there. And fouled hard that time. Get 2 shots in the line. That's on Gabby Williams.
There were so many great stories out of the 2020 Bradenton bubble. Shea Petty might be the best. She didn't make her WNBA debut till she was 30, signed by Washington in 2020.
First free throw is good. In that 2020 bubble, Shea Petty might have had the best moment of that summer.
Well, the Mystics waive Petty. She signs with the Mercury. And then a month later, those teams are facing off in the playoffs. And then Petty hit a buzzer-beating 3 to win it, eliminating Washington.
Seattle calls timeout.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
And the Mercury making a change here. Pass to Prince. Talbot. Now here's Prince. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Clock at 4. Here's Talbot. And again, it's the Storm missing. Now here's DeShields. She's guarded closely.
Well, just being on the floor is such a win for Diamond DeShields. In January of 2020, she had a 9-hour surgery to help her spinal fluid.
Diamond DeShields had a grueling rehab process after that surgery.
Yeah, it was so serious. I mean, Diamond had to learn to walk again, how to balance again. There was no guarantee she'd play in the WNBA ever again. But amazingly, not only did DeShields make it back to the floor, 18 months after that surgery, Diamond won a WNBA championship in 2021.
Nurse with the bucket.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Now here's January. Pass to Magbagor.
To stop the run.
Talbot, no good. And here the Mercury. Leading by 12. Sims. Off target from three-point range. And here's Prince. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to January. Over Sims. January gets the bucket.
January.
And the Mercury with possession. To the middle. Here's Griner. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
Here's Talbot. Pass to Magbagor. One up, one down. 2 points with her first shot in this game.
Well, we've seen her do it. We know Magbagor can hit jumpers, but she's at her best right around the hoop.
Left side Sims. And here's Griner. Guarded by Charles. The fader. Griner's shot is off. And
As we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Mercury out in front, leading by 10.
26.
And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Fans, your Seattle Dancers.
A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Mercury here in this one?
Not too much trouble for them in the rebounding department as they really dominate the glass.
Yeah, they flexed their muscle down low and really limited second chances.
Outside Williams. Back to Bird. Charles up top. Left side Stewart. Lloyd. They get it again. A nice shot by Stewart.
Tip your hat to Stewart, maybe the best player in the world. She still does the extra little dirty work inside.
Taurasi outside. Pass to Cunningham. Now Petty. She's guarded by Williams. And here is Diggins Smith. And she gets the bucket.
I love seeing Petty share the wealth, looking to get her teammates going.
And here are the Storm now.
Oh, there are a few franchises you can mention when you're talking about the best in the league. And Seattle certainly is in the conversation. And you talk about on-court success, no team has more championships.
Bird gets the bucket.
And her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
And it's so nice, we gotta see it twice. How about that mobile one drive?
No quit, and that's how you get back into this game. Stay aggressive, and you just gotta battle.
Now here's Turner. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Petty. Lots of room, but they recover it. And here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. And it's out of bounds to the Storm as Seattle retains possession. Talking about the Storm, we know Seattle has the banners, but it's about more than that.
Certainly, Blake. Seattle also has one of the best fan bases in the league. But then they also do great work in the community. They have a fantastic ownership group. They are a model organization for the rest of the WNBA.
Now here is Lloyd. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Tries a 3. No good on that shot. Now Phoenix takes it the other way. Petty with it. She's guarded by Williams. Inside. It's stolen by Sue Bird. Outside Stewart. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Teams first.
Playing for a Russian club team back in 2019, Brianna Stewart tore her Achilles during the European title game, the final game of the season.
Well, unfortunately for Stewart, she missed the entire 2019 WNBA season.
Yeah, the good news, Stewie's come back even better, winning the title in 2020. I mean, returning from that Achilles injury is really incredible. Tells you a bit about Stewart's dedication to be the best.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Over to the left wing. Taurasi outside. Outside for Diggins Smith. Clock is at 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Diana Taurasi.
A part of Diggins Smith's game that she continues to work on, but a fiery competitor like her never sets limits on what they can and can't do.
Now here's Bird.
Watch your side.
Here's Williams. Offensive board. Here's Stewart. She's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Outside, Diggins Smith. Shoots over Bird, and Diggins Smith gets it to go.
She clearly had the speed advantage there, and she used it to burn the defense for the sweet hoop. Nice play.
Lloyd, she's covered by Taurasi. Pass to Williams. Bird. Outside Lloyd. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Showing some grit on the finish. Lloyd isn't easily deterred by physical defense.
Out to the left wing. Now here's Petty. She's guarded by Williams. Taurasi outside. Turner. Up top Taurasi. Covered by Lloyd.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
You're right, Tim, and she's got some angry words for herself after that miss.
Well, coaching in this league, not easy by a long shot. What's the biggest challenge for head coaches?
Well, for me, there's only 12 teams in the entire league, so you see the same clubs quite a bit, coming up with different wrinkles to game plan, and that's so tough to do. Everybody knows everybody in this league.
Yeah, and for me, it's the roster size. You only have 12, sometimes 11 players at your disposal, so you have to be smart with rest, you have to be smart with minutes, and you don't really want to overextend your stars.
The shot from the low post is good.
An absolute floor general. Vision and passing are the trademarks of Diggin Smith's game.
Now here is Lloyd. Outside Charles. Bird. Back to Charles. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Taurasi. Phoenix leading. Outside Diggin Smith. Pass to Petty. Now here's Taurasi, covered by Lloyd. From deep, Skylar Diggin Smith. Storm with the rebound.
Sometimes she can hit that deep three, but it's really not a great look for her, not a very well-advised shot.
No, I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
Nice shot by Petty.
One of the best WNBA stories really ever. Shea Petty continues to beat the odds.
Right side, Williams. Outside, Lloyd. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job.
Pass to Petty. Back to Diggin Smith. Taurasi outside. Now Turner. Petty. She's guarded by Williams. Petty with it. She's got 12. Kept alive. Turner with the bucket.
A great offensive rebounder because of her awareness and effort. I'm impressed with Turner.
Now a timeout called by Seattle.
The WNBA had its first season back in 1997, and just 3 original teams remain: the LA Sparks, the New York Liberty, and the Phoenix Mercury.
Now January. Pass to Talbot. Magdagor. Prince with it. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot. Sticking in the Valley of the Sun, the Mercury have had so much success.
Yeah, in so many different eras. I mean, they were in their first finals, which was the second WNBA finals ever back in 1998. Then you had their glory years, winning 3 titles from 2007 to 2014. And then recently, they've been to the finals as well. It's just been decades of winning basketball in the desert.
Pass to Prince. Magdagor up top. Now Talbot. Now here's January. From 13, basket good.
An established perimeter threat. Every scouting report has January as an effective shooter.
Outside to Shields. Here's Nurse. Offline with the 3. January outside. Pass to Talbot. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Cunningham. Here's Sims, defended by Magbagor. And here's Griner. From 6 feet. It's rebounded by January. Now here's Prince.
Two minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Charles. Pass to Talbot. 5 to shoot. The high post shot. Doesn't get it to drop for her. And the Mercury going the other way now. Outside to Shields. Down low. Sims. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Using A+ awareness to find the wide open teammate, DeShields doesn't mind distributing.
Pass to Magbagor. Talbot, defended by Nurse. Now here's Prince. Here's January. There's the 3. The rebound by DeShields. Here's Nurse. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort.
What desire from Nurse. She wanted it more, and she got it.
Now here's Prince. January. Pass to Prince. Here's Talbot. Out to the wing. And here's January. Here's Talbot, defended by Nurse. Here's Magbagor. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And so here's Phoenix. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Griner.
And sometimes this team relies on Griner to shoulder the load offensively. And guess what? She's more than happy to do her part, score the points.
Good work there as it goes. And they've built a very nice lead.
No signs of slowing down, at least as far as I can tell.
Pass to Griner. Over Charles. Misses off the right iron. And so that brings the first half to a close. Mercury out front. They lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. We're seeing a tremendous game from Brittany Griner.
Well, I think it'll be important to see if they can stop her down in the second half, because so far they have not had any answer for her when she's down on the block.
Yeah, maybe mixing up her looks, bumping her out, front her, double down. Just do something to throw her off her rhythm.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. Bird outside. Pass to Stewart. Brianna Stewart draws the double. She drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
When the shot clock's running low, find Stewart. She can score in just about any game situation.
Woo, outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Well, as an offensive player, you always want to put pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about.
Now here's Diggins Smith. The 10-footer. Here's Cunningham. Good work defensively by Brianna Stewart. Here's Williams. Off the mark, had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Diggins Smith. Good work defensively by Sue Bird.
Lefties always have their own style, look a bit different on the floor. Skylar Diggins-Smith, one of the many great left-handed players in the WNBA. Oh, it's a good thing she showed up today because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Back to Diggins-Smith. Pass to Cunningham. Fade away. Storm with the rebound. And Diggins-Smith, of course, a lefty, among one of the great southpaws in the league.
Yeah, you have the MVP, Asia Wilson, fellow first overall pick, Kelsey Plum, and then you also have Kelsey Mitchell. But listen, lefties like Skylar are just difficult to guard because they pretty much do opposite of what you normally see.
Now here's Petty. He's got 12. Pass to Griner. Taurasi, covered by Lloyd. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
The Storm trail. Williams with it. Bird outside. That one doesn't drop, and it's Phoenix the other way. Diana Taurasi on the wing, and stolen by Charles. Bird outside. Pass to Charles. Taurasi with the steal. Floats one, and she lays it in.
Woo. I love the float game from Taurasi. So much touch in her game.
Outside Williams. Now here is Lloyd. Got a piece of it. Bird. Diggins-Smith with it. Bird picks her up. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Diggins-Smith with the bucket.
What concentration from Diggins-Smith, able to take the contact and work through it.
Pass to Lloyd. Here's Williams. Bird outside. Lloyd. She's covered by Taurasi. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Stewart. Over Turner. And the Storm miss again. Now Taurasi, covered by Lloyd. Taurasi outside. Griner, shot is good.
Okay, well, part of what makes Griner a great center is her ability to execute the pick and roll effectively.
Now here's Williams. Outside for Stewart. Good, and it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
You just have to love watching Stewart shoot. Uses the pass to get in rhythm, knock down the shot.
Pass to Petty. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart.
Well, 2016 was perhaps the biggest draft lottery in league history. The prize being generational star Breanna Stewart. And luckily for Seattle, the ball's bounced their way.
Hits the three-point bomb.
One of the most accurate three-point shooters we have ever seen. Bird makes it look so easy.
Pass to Griner. Outside, Diggin Smith. Back to Griner. Over Charles.
Griner, good. Well, the addition of Breanna Stewart to the Storm, it changed the trajectory of this organization.
Stewie has been incredible. 2018 winning MVP, a couple finals MVPs as well. A difference maker on both ends of the floor. Breanna Stewart is the definition of a franchise player.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. We've seen Griner really having a great game.
She's been attacking the rim with ferocity. They have to do a better job of keeping her out of the paint, or they're going to pay for it.
Now here's Prince. Pass to January. Here's Talbot. Puts up a three. Knocks down the three ball.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Here's DeShields. Outside Sims. Turner with the ball. Stewart's there. From 11 feet away, Griner. And she drops it in from the low post.
What a passer. Diana Taurasi sees the game like few ever have. Finds teammates in great positions.
Now January. She has 6. To the inside. Add another one in the scoring column for her. She's 7 for 10 from the field.
Another high-scoring night for Stewart. Between her skills and really her mentality, it was like she was engineered to get buckets in this league.
Now here is Sims. Back to Taurasi. And she comes up with the deuce.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Here's Prince. Pass to January. Prince. Beyond the arc. Here's Stewart. And so she earns a trip to the line. The official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
First team
That one on Turner.
One of the game's best players. Stewart is the type of player you build your franchise around.
The first one falls.
Well, we know the WNBA playoffs are just one bracket. There's no distinction between West and East.
And I love that setup. Some years there's clearly a better conference. And in a lot of recent years, the West has been way stronger than the East.
Absolutely. You want the best 2 teams in the finals, regardless of conference. And with this WNBA playoff system, we get that every year.
And it's the Storm with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
No good on the shot. A bit long that time. On the wing, Diamond to Shields. Covered by Lloyd. Pass to Sims. Outside to Shields. Foul call that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Well, DeShields simply won't back down, and she's not afraid to absorb contact around the rim.
All right, you want to talk about the best team in league history. The 2014 Mercury have to be in the conversation. 29-5 in the regular season. Then in the playoffs, they lost just 1 time, winning it all.
Talbot covered by DeShields. And that one's good. Stewart.
Really, she's been a bright spot for them. She's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Yeah, who knows how much bigger the lead would be if it wasn't for her shooting.
Now here's DeShields. Pass to Nurse. The three. Here's Griner. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And the Mercury making a change here.
Really, the moment Brittany Griner steps on the floor, she's impacting the game because as an opponent, you have to react to her physical abilities as well as her skill and her touch as a scorer.
Now here's Prince. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
Second personal foul.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Seattle.
And the first one falls for her.
Taking 2 shots.
So she gets them both. Here's Diggin Smith. She's got 9. Pass to Taurasi. Petty with it.
Here's Cunningham.
The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Prince. Pass to Charles. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Petty with the rebound.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
The third quarter comes to a close. Mercury out front, up by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on the fourth quarter, just moments away now as we welcome you back. Here's Taurasi. Outside, Diggin Smith. Pass to Petty for 3. Offensive rebound. And it's good for 2.
Well, with the wingspan of over 7 feet and 3 inches, Griner's got mad length, and she really knows how to use it.
Now here's Bird. Outside, Stewart. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
Great job to find the open teammate. Stewie has very solid vision.
Pass to Taurasi. And here's Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. Bird pulls it in. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over 1 minute played. Now here's Williams. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Brittany Griner. Phoenix in the lead. Now here's Petty. Soft touch off the glass.
That's just strength right there. Petty not letting the physical defense get to her.
And no lack of aggression on that move. And that's good enough for the 2K drive.
Well, the key there, protecting the ball from the defense, making it look easy.
Now here is Lloyd. Outside Williams. Now here is Lloyd. Not a lot of room. It's deflected. Taurasi outside. Pass to Diggin Smith. Now Cunningham. And the Mercury tack on 2 more.
With a quick and consistent release, Cunningham can knock down shots from mid-range, downtown, you name it.
Now here's Williams. Back to Bird. Back to Williams. And the layup falls.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Taurasi outside. Petty. Pass to Diggins Smith. And here's Taurasi. And again, it's
Timeout.
Rarely seems rattled or off of her game. Taurasi makes putting the ball in the basket look effortless.
Seattle calls timeout.
Well, for Skylar Diggins-Smith, a bit of an adjustment coming into the WNBA during her rookie season in 2013. Skylar shot just 32% from the field, only scoring 8 points a game.
Outside Lloyd. Pass to Charles. Outside Williams. Here's Bird. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line. In her first WNBA offseason, Diggins-Smith really dedicated herself.
Yeah, in year 2, Diggins-Smith scored 20 points per game, which was good for second in the league. All of her shooting numbers were much improved, and Skylar ended up winning 2014 Most Improved Player.
What a smooth finish.
And that's why they always love seeing her on the end of those breaks.
Right side, Williams. Outside, Stewart. Outside, Lloyd. Williams, Petty defending. Now here is Lloyd, guarded closely. Shoots over Taurasi, and the Storm tack on 2 more.
The sick handles of Lloyd, it works well in the 2-player game. It puts defenders into a tough spot.
Now here's Petty. Taurasi outside. Cunningham. Back to Taurasi. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. Brianna Stewart picks one up.
Well, there's the savvy of Taurasi, able to bait the defender into fouling and getting to the line. Well, when you look at the all-time leaders and points scored, Diana Taurasi is first by a wide margin. That speaks to her incredible longevity.
Entering the league in 2004, Diana Taurasi continues to be great.
Well, part of it is her legendary competitiveness. I mean, Taurasi plays with incredible fire, and that flame is still burning strong.
Here's Cunningham, defended by Stewart. Pass to Turner. Outside, Diggins-Smith. The three-pointer off the mark.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open, and maybe that's why she missed.
Here's Lloyd. Down goes basket. 6 for her this game. She's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Working over this defense. Lloyd can beat you from all 3 levels.
Now here's Taurasi. Back to Diggins-Smith. Pass to Petty. Now Taurasi from deep. And there's a whistle. That goes on Turner. That'll be foul number 5 for her.
Accurate, quick, soft. It's a thing of beauty. It's a Diana Taurasi made 3.
A difficult situation for Seattle. Now Charles. Outside Williams. Pass to Bird. Down low. Launches a 3, and a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
And this is just who Sue Bird is. She wants that revenge triple whenever you drain one on her squad.
Timeout called the Mercury.
Entering the league as the top pick all the way back in 2002, Sue Bird is still going, competing against players who were in diapers when Sue started her WNBA career.
And it's the Mercury with the ball. It's a 10-point game.
And talking about the greatness of Sue Bird, she's played some of her best basketball over the last few years.
The timeless wonder. I mean, back in 2020, Sue shot 47% from downtown, her best from downtown. It's just incredible that Sue Bird is still going strong in her 40s.
A shot by Cunningham, no good. They could get back to within single digits of the lead. Bird outside. Charles. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Cunningham. Defended by Stewart. Brianna Turner in the high post. Diggins Smith. Pass to Turner. Clock at 6. Petty with it. She's guarded by Williams. The fadeaway. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Bird. Williams with it. Outside Charles. And a miss there on the triple.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Now here's Taurasi. Back to Diggins Smith. That's her 6th field goal today, and with that, she is 6 for 11.
One of the most coachable players in the league, Diggins Smith's curiosity leads to her constant improvement.
Bird with it, guarded by Diggins Smith. Here's Charles. Again, Tina Charles missing. Outside, Diggins Smith. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Storm with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket to gain some momentum.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
That's her 6th field goal today, and with that, she is 6 for 11.
Driving is an effective element of Taurasi's game. She does not play casual basketball.
Pass to Charles. Taurasi with the steal. Now Petty. Here's Cunningham. Defended by Stewart. Here's Diggins Smith. Here's Petty. Outside for Diggins Smith. The shot comes out, so the Storm will take it the other way. Pass to Williams, expanding her range. And it's Petty with the rebound.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Taurasi. Now here's Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's got to be the nail in the coffin.
I'd say so. They've done a great job of closing this one out, never backing off, even with the big lead.
Now here's Williams. Back to Bird. Outside Lloyd. The floater. And it's good on the layup.
Well, when you're 5'10", you better have a floater like Lloyd if you want to score inside. Takes the block out of the equation.
Outside, Diggins Smith. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And in the end, a comfortable win in what was a pretty hostile environment.
Yeah, you know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems tonight.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.